How can you tell when to use AM and when to use PM?
Hi there. Finn and I were just watching a family play catch with that flying disc over there. The family sure seemed to be having fun. I heard them say that they're going to play again tomorrow afternoon. Finn, did you hear what time the family is coming back? Finn says that the family is going to meet at 3:15. Do you think this time should be written with AM or PM? To find out, we'll need to learn which times are written with AM and which times are written with PM. Come on.
Here's a problem about time.
This says, Lauren's family is going hiking tomorrow at 8. How should Lauren write the time to show that they are going in the morning, not in the evening?
What do you need to find? How Lauren should write the time? What information is helpful in knowing how to write the time? The problem states that Lauren is hiking in the morning. You can use a number line to show the sequence or order of events. It can help you understand the number of hours in a day. Midnight is 12 o'clock at night. Noon is 12 o'clock in the daytime. The times after midnight and before noon are written with AM. For example, 6 in the morning is written as 6 o'clock AM. The times after noon and before midnight are written with PM. For example, 6 in the evening is written as 6 o'clock PM. Lauren's family is going hiking at 8 o'clock in the morning. Where would you show this time on the number line? 8 o'clock in the morning is after midnight and before noon. How should Lauren write the time her family is going hiking? 8 o'clock AM. A number line and a clock share some of the same features. Both show time from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. But a clock only shows 12 hours at a time. A number line shows 24 hours. And the clock shows both hours and minutes, while the number line only shows hours. Here's a problem about time.
This says, Callie's family is going for a canoe ride at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. How should Callie write down the time?
What are you trying to find? How Callie should write the time. Callie's family is going on the canoe trip in the afternoon. That means they're going after noon and before midnight. Where does 4 o'clock in the afternoon belong on the number line? It goes after noon and before midnight. How should Callie write the time? 4 o'clock p.m. The AM hours take place after midnight and before noon. AM includes the morning time. The PM hours start after noon and end before midnight. PM includes the afternoon, evening, and the first part of the night. There are some things you do mostly in the AM hours. There are other things you do mostly in the PM hours. Select all of the activities that you do in the AM hours. Then click Check.
So let's look. What would we do in the AM? So after midnight, but before noon. And noon would be like 12 o'clock, like lunchtime. So would we walk to school? Well, if you're going to school, we go to school in the morning. Eat dinner? No, we eat dinner after lunchtime, and it's not, which is after noon and before midnight. Walk home from school? Well, we don't walk home from school in the morning either. Eat breakfast. We definitely eat breakfast in the AM. What about get dressed? We also get dressed in the AM. What about sleep? Are we sleeping after it's midnight? I would say we are. Let's see what they say.
That's right. These are all activities that you do in the morning or AM hours. Now, select all of the activities that you do in the PM hours. Then click Check.
So they didn't change anything. So let's think, what do we do in the PM? We don't walk to school in the afternoon, but we eat dinner before midnight. We would walk home from school in the afternoon. We wouldn't eat breakfast unless your parents made breakfast for dinner or you were going to dinner at Waffle House. We wouldn't get dressed. Maybe we put our pajamas on, so get dressed for bed. I'm going to leave that blank because I'm not sure. And sleep. Well, I know I try and get to sleep before 9 o'clock on a school night, so I think I do that too, right? If I'm thinking about the PM clock?
Great. These activities are usually done in the PM hours. Notice that sleep occurs in both the AM hours and the PM hours. This is because you go to bed in the evening and wake up in the morning. This morning, Sam woke up at the time shown on the clock. What time did Sam wake up?
So we're waking up. So I already know if you're waking up, it's in the AM. So let's see. Let's find the hour hand. It's here. Okay. It's in between the 6 and the 7. So we know it's probably 6 something. And let's go to our minute hand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. There's 57 and there's 657.
Now let's practice